I think street preaching is done wrong more times than it's done right.
How would you do it right?
I don't know. I just feel like...
What ideas could you throw out there? Is
it the attitude that they show when they're doing it?
I feel like it comes across really aggressive. I feel like they lead with hate and they don't lead with love. I think I'd rather people have conversations with people than scream on the microphone.
You will go to hell!
Literally.
In that skirt, you Jezebel!
Repent! At the 450 bus stop.
Look at how you described how his dad said, like,
I
you can't have a Range Rover and I don't have 200.
I didn't say the car. I didn't say the name of the car.
Hard.
Definitely didn't.
You definitely didn't.
Mind game.
His eyes in your pocket.
Okay, but your dad said, you got this nice car.
Range
Rover is an example. He doesn't have a range, bro. We've seen his course up, bro. Literally, I'm just bigging him up. But your dad sees your nice car now. He's saying, yeah, like, you can't have this. I don't like that type of parent entitlement.
Yeah.
Now listening to the In My Opinion podcast, the home of edutainment, brought to you by Sakali, DTM, and Uzuma. So get your drinks, snacks, relax, and enjoy.
Damn.
Nah, but for real, we got the pull-up boys in the studio.
Push on, push.
Well, you man know that the energy is always on 100, bro. You know that we're always gonna overtalk. We know we're always gonna go.
And with you, man, we can just talk all day.
If the cameras weren't on, we'd be having this convo, bro.
We're doing this.
We would yap. But what we want to talk about here is, obviously, you man are younger than us. And we had
clearly.
As you can see.
No doubt.
Push and push.
He's our age mate.
Our days, this was for peck down. Nice.
Push and push. Pull up.
And I just want to ask, are you guys relatively successful? Like, are you like, you went uni, you got careers, jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah? All of
Relative, if you want to call it relative, yeah.
We're gonna call that success.
No, because
he graduated in the street, boy. You know how it goes.
I don't want to draw you man out, but do you have like careers? That's what. Yeah. You all got careers, yeah.
Yeah.
So the question at hand is, do we feel like we got to pay our parents back for that success? In a way that, okay, speaking for me, right? Obviously, I got sent to Uganda, all that, everyone knows that. And now being that I went to uni, I'm kind of like, in my family, the one that everyone leans on, you know what I mean, to pay school fees for the kids back home in Uganda. And it's always, if it wasn't for the fact that we brought you to London, you wouldn't have what you have. So now you must do this. If my dad, I got to do this, I got to do that. Like, do you feel like that is a must? Just because your parents...
Now?
Yeah, now.
Not a success, bro.
Huh?
That's not a success to be doing stuff like that, right?
But that's to you, though.
Yeah.
No, man's not success to man's family to be doing stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Not to the extent where man has to, like, there's responsibilities they want you to do as a man, but it's not because you're a success.
Yeah, word.
You work
Okay,
a job and you're living under man's house. So you have to contribute. But man didn't have the responsibilities. The way you described it was like, we brought you to this country.
You turned to Ronaldo.
Man's scenario has never been explained that we brought you to this country. I get, being born here for one, I just I guess it's not the same expectation. There's obviously the expectation of contribution and helping your family out as much as you can, but the expectation is not you're a success, you're doing better than we are, and now you must take on our burdens, because I think that is what the case is for some people, isn't it?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no,
So none of you can relate to that?
No.
That's amazing.
Do you know what I think what bro was saying about not being, like, he was born in the UK. When I'm born in the UK, I feel like if your parents have lived here for a longer time, they're a bit more established.
And they know what it's like.
They know what it's like. They're less likely to need help than a family who have moved more recently, for example. So let's say if your parents have moved more recently, they might not be as established. And you now work a 9 to 5, earning serious dough that they've never had access to. So you're more likely to be in a situation where you would have to help out. And also, like you were saying, like, you got like family back home. I feel like if you know your cousins and that back home, know your extended family, like sisters, kids and that, bro, that responsibility can easily fall on you. So I just feel like it depends on where you fall in that spectrum. But I feel like I've got cousins back home that I know because I grew up with them. They can call me if they need bread. Do you get me? Because they can call me for anything else. Like, we talk, like, my cousin's in London, he's earning this, I can call him. So that does happen sometimes. So there's that there, but it's not too crazy.
Do you have like multiple cousins that you send bread to?
Yeah.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
No, but I think I respect that, man.
Yeah.
I respect that because one thing that I've always been told, like, long time ago is like, because I used to complain about stuff like that, and like someone older was just like, just be glad that you're the one
That they can call. That you're not the one calling.
yeah,
Factually.
and you're not the one calling. And
Yeah,
when they said that to me, I was like, raw.
Do you send bread now?
I never thought about that. I've always been sending bread.
Yeah.
But I was complaining that is a lot.
So he don't complain
But
now.
I do a lot, bro.
Fair enough.
I don't think you can survive on my shoes, but
I couldn't know. You're 38. We're young. I'm younger.
That's the point.
When I get there, maybe I can survive.
maybe.
I send money back home, but just it's small. It's much smaller.
But still, I
I got
respect that though.
Yeah, but I got like two family members. Like you know, like when that's why I said I emphasize the multiple because like it's even a lot to do it for the minimal I have. I've got two family members I'm sending money to max. It's my grandma and one of my aunties, and hers is not as frequent. It'll be mostly my grandma, and that's because everyone kind of does that. Innit? But like, if I had like, even I've got a friend that he sends money to her cousin as well back home, and it's like when I think of having sent it to multiple people. That's mad. So.
Do you know what it is?
How much would it be though? Like, does it have to be
it'd be like maybe like 60, 70 pounds.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's a lot of money.
And would it be every? Yeah, how frequent?
Sometimes I'd be going ghost, man.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Sometimes I'd be going ghost, bro. Like, like coming
it's
off
not
WhatsApp.
more than once a month.
It's not for one person, but it could be 3 people a month.
What about you?
Which totals about
Do you get me? No. Could be more than that.
One of us a month's a lot.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it could be a month where I'm sending money to maybe 2 or 3 people. Man might just come off
Facts.
be less accessible for the next couple of months.
But then don't you think it also becomes a thing where you feel that responsibility when you're communicating, not all the time.
Yeah, so like I will be less likely to call because I know that could.
That's
and it's annoying because I do want to. And when I speak to you, it's love. That's my cousin, bro.
Yeah,
but like at the end of the day, don't forget us.
Yes, bro.
Do you get me?
They'll be like, you haven't said anything this month. Like,
do you get me?
It's been a while since you said anything.
I got people I've blocked for that because I'm like, I want to call you, just have a normal
conversation.
I don't think you understand this, bro. Like just to catch up, like we kind of like we were born in the same area. We have some sort. And then now we can't talk about nothing other
because
than
every time you have to give something.
What's going on?
I definitely view it. I definitely understand you in the sense of like, I don't like if it's like family members that are around your age or cousins and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Like with like, for example, like mostly man's money like going back home will be going towards man's grandma. Like I can't have the same
energy.
Man can't block man's grandma.
She can get blocked though if she got WhatsApp.
No, I'm talking about these are cousins. Like these are cousins around my
He doesn't
age.
want to.
I'm talking about these are cousins around my age.
I know what I'm saying. Like I understand it because if I had cousins around my age, I would look at it as pestering, bro.
Yeah. And especially if man said, okay, cool, especially when we go by Nige and I go, okay, cool. What do you do? Oh, I make shoes. Cool. Let's come to an agreement. Man can give you something to start up and set you up, and then we do that. We come to an agreement, and I send you something crazy because I'm like, okay, it's gonna be a one-off, and it's gonna. And then 2 months later, you're coming back to me to say what? I'm like, I just gave you bread to set up a business.
That's standard.
And then you
though.
come back to me, man.
That's normal.
They're not using the bread. They're using the bread to buy Gary.
You know, like that, and maybe
And
go
Eba.
and couple girls around the corner.
Some money
I'm
for
like,
them.
okay, cool. I see what this.
What about you though? What's your stance?
What's your setup?
There's none of that.
You ain't got no family back home.
Easy. I do have family back home, but it's easy, bro. I ain't got to do all of that.
Swear.
You talk to family back home.
Oh, you got
as well.
siblings?
Yeah, I got
Ooh,
siblings.
how many?
2.
Oh, are you oldest?
Middle.
It doesn't have to be sending
Maybe-
money to family back home though. I think the initial question was
Just the home, innit? Even the home here.
The initial
Like,
question is
thinking
about
of
back home.
So okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, but things at home. Does man take care of things at home?
Yeah.
Man take care of
no,
things at home.
but is
No, but-
the go on.
All right, so maybe let me twist it then, because I like this. Like I said, we're a different generation to you lot. So put yourself in our shoes. If when you get to our age, because you're so young, then that's apparently
What's that?
allegedly. Mbu.
Okay.
I agree.
Allegedly.
I agree with you. Age definitely matters.
Yeah. So imagine you're in my shoes now, and I'm telling
Late
you
30s.
that.
I don't think age
Wait,
matters.
let him
you know?
explain.
Let me explain.
It
this.
does.
Yeah, I'm telling you
We'll
that this guy.
We'll get there, we'll get there.
Wygate.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah, no, but for real, like you're in my shoes now, and I'm telling you, someone like my dad now will say, "Bro, like," and he's good. Like he's got his job. Like it's not like he's struggling, but he will tell you, you can't be driving the car you're driving when I'm not driving that car. Do you know what I'm saying? The fact that you got that car, that means you should be looking out for me. You should be giving me breaking me off at least 2 bills a month, because you owe me your success. Do you get it?
crazy.
Because without me, you wouldn't be where you're at. For example, when I got my first job, my dad said allegedly in our culture, allegedly because I don't know, I'm supposed to give him the first paycheck.
That's true.
And he was angry that instead of giving him the first paycheck, I bought him a Man United kit and some Tims.
Fuck that, I ain't give my dad my first paycheck.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it don't
Like,
have to be like cool with man's parents' first job. It's not man's whole paycheck.
Big
And break
chunk.
off something.
How much did you break off, bro?
Yeah.
Bro.
My first paycheck was like 330.
Same, mine was
I
about
gave
350.
That's a lot.
Yeah, bro.
You did that willingly.
Well, I mean, it's part of the
willingly.
Yeah, but there's no way.
But obviously, they've come to me saying, yeah, this is what happens, isn't it? I was like, alright, cool, we'll take the 150.
That's mad.
What culture is this?
What do you mean? I'm Congolese, isn't it? But it's just I don't know if it's just an African thing.
Yeah,
or
but I
like,
mean, my parents said the same thing, but it was said around the house. Like, it wasn't like they were pressuring man to do it, but like,
Half of your money's a lot.
yeah, bro. I think it was roughly around that as well. Similar situation.
I know, but were you happy to do it though?
I wasn't super pressed.
Did you understand the cultural significance of what they were
Yeah,
asking?
I thought it made sense.
Yeah, like when I was asked for money, like,
And
when I first
it's
started
not even
working-
like I felt like they need it. I think it's just it's symbolic, innit? Do you get me? Like, you're giving back to your parents. It's a good mindset to
When I
get.
was
I think to
asking
add to
I feel
what
like
he's
it's still
saying-
something in you.
To add to what he's saying is like for the parents, like my son that I've raised, that we've raised, whatever, has actually
Recognises.
got a job and actually made money and actually gave back. So like what he's saying,
just
some
the
parents
mindset.
look at it that way. So it's
just
not
the
like
mindset.
from the standpoint of like, oh,
You owe us
we
or-
need his money or you owe us.
Some parents are on that energy, bro.
Yeah, some parents are definitely
I
on the
can't lie, I
way.
think
You
it's
owe me.
bullshit.
I think with your dad's situation, that was on that energy.
Bro,
His dad's was on that
all of
energy.
them is bullshit, bro.
All of them?
I'll say it to their face.
Oh, wow.
Even this culture thing.
What's the culture, bro? It's
Oh, they
bullshit,
don't care
bro.
about culture. They don't care about culture.
Listen,
Let him learn.
let me show you something. No. Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you. When I- Listen, when I say something to you, yeah, what I say is bullshit. And I'll tell you why it's bullshit. I feel like, no.
With Vim, you know, with Vim.
I feel like wait. Everybody's circumstances is different.
Yeah.
And I feel like your parents bill you based on your circumstances.
Yeah.
So maybe for some of you, your
life.
first job, I've been contributing since 16, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Do you understand? And that's because
Fuck that.
I don't have. It's not even fuck that. That's what the conditions were.
Oh, yeah, true.
Even though I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like-
Based on what you
even
was
though-
going back to your
yeah,
parents.
you
Because I
understand?
need you to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
very
you
clear
understand?
about what
Yeah,
you're saying.
based on my
Provisions.
circumstances, even though I didn't feel like that's what should have been happening,
That was the
then,
circumstances,
but
bro.
it is what it is.
It's your parents' position,
This is
bro.
how I look at it, yeah, right? Not trying to be disrespectful to any parents. Cool. You came to the UK. You gave birth to us in the UK, right? Once you have a British passport, you can go to uni. You can acquire education and pay back later.
Yeah.
It's a debt that you owe, right? In Africa, where we come from, people are actually struggling. Like, that's why I always talk to you about my mom.
Yeah.
She was selling her clothes to put man through private school back in Africa. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So when you compare that to this,
struggle.
it's not the same, bro. If you're actually going in your pocket, working hard, 3 jobs, paying for my uni fees, paying for my education, paying for my secondary school, doing all that, then I go and become someone, you can say that to me. Yes, the only thing you can say, okay, cool, I got you to a place where you can get a passport that allows you to become someone without me going into my pocket. Because it's a debt that we all owe.
Because basically saying education is free,
It is.
university.
They're not paying out their pocket compared to Africa.
So you do think we owe our parents? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think so.
We don't.
I don't think so.
Because they're not
All
doing
you've
anything
done is to give birth
financially.
to- Okay, cool.
He's
Yeah.
saying- He's saying in Africa they have to do things
You get what I'm
to
saying?
maintain
Okay,
you.
So
okay.
In the
yeah.
UK,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not like that.
struggle. Do you understand? So
He's saying the struggle's come.
Yeah.
No,
So
you gotta
earn the
basically-
payment.
You gotta earn the
Let me
payment.
say something.
But I also look at the parents, when I
Let
look
him
as
land.
well, when I analyze everything, and I also look, there are parents that just neglect their kids as well, though.
That's what I'm saying. And the same thing you're saying, same way your dad is saying you owe him 2 bills, the same way now they talk about it, say, oh, you guys. Brother, I could have gone jail
Right?
and not had no papers. What then? Where's the money? Because I won't be able to get my stay or nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? What then?
True that.
He could have gone jail and not be successful. He could have gone into the wrong hands. So where's that? Because I chose to.
But whose fault would that be,
No,
though?
it doesn't matter, but it could have happened.
If they raised you in a way where you didn't
surely
go
it
down
matters.
that
No,
path.
you can't control that. But the point I'm trying to make, if I go back to my situation, I could have done things like that because
But you
I
didn't.
needed money to survive.
But you didn't, though.
Okay, that's cool. No,
But can you?
forget that.
So you're basically challenging whether it's right for a parent.
Yes,
to
I don't
demand
think
money.
your put it this way. I don't think your kids should owe you anything.
Yeah, I don't think so.
They
either.
should do it out of their own goodness
Love,
of their
love,
heart.
yeah.
What we should be doing is making sure that we don't have to feel like our kids owe us anything.
Come on
That
now.
is by working hard. And this was when example, My dad moved back 2014. The man's been retired since then. If my dad was here, he would still be working. The retirement age for men now is 70.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm just trying to explain to you.
No, but I get it.
So I get it. Every circumstances is different.
I would teach my child to contribute to the household, but I definitely wouldn't like go
Don't
around.
make it like
I wouldn't go around and be like,
you know what I'm saying?
owe me.
Yeah, it's not.
I wouldn't do that.
I've seen parents say they owe them.
No,
Yeah.
But look at how he described how his dad said,
No, but
like,
I hear
you
what
can't
you're
have a Range
saying.
Rover and I don't have 200.
Yeah.
I didn't say the
There are
car.
parents-
I didn't say the name of the car.
Hard.
Definitely didn't.
He
say
definitely
that.
didn't. He
did
definitely
that,
didn't.
yeah.
Definitely didn't.
You know.
Mind game.
His eyes in your pocket.
Okay, but your dad said, you got this nice car.
Did it?
Range Rover is
I
an
don't know,
example.
man.
He doesn't have a range, bro. We've seen his Corsa,
Just
bro.
a dinger.
Literally, I was picking him up.
Yeah,
But your dad
that's
sees
right.
a nice car now. He's saying, yeah, like, you can't have this. I don't like that type of parent entitlement.
Yeah.
There's
No, I can't say yeah,
there's
no,
a respectful
for
way to go about it that you instill it at like maybe a younger age. 16, for example, I think it's too young to demand contribution. But like I said, it's coming from a point of bias, like from how I've grown up. I get like some parents are in a position where they're not established, as bro said, and the way their viewpoint is, but it's still a wrong viewpoint. Like, I don't get how you can like go to your kid and be like, you owe me.
Yes, you people, I know you are watching this content, but you've not subscribed. So make sure, if you are enjoying what we are saying, you always say you're enjoying it, make sure you subscribe. You bloody civilians, please subscribe. Thank you.
Like,
That's what I'm
I have a
saying.
child,
No,
you
I don't
owe
think
me.
so. No, I agree with you.
I don't think you can say to your child, you owe me.
Owe you. You
Yeah.
can't say that, but I also feel like
Child don't owe you nothing until they become an adult
The
at
only
the
point I
least.
just want to put out, because I totally agree with you lot. As a parent, you can't be like, and which a lot of like that generation, sometimes they can have those kind of entitlement. But a lot of it as well is that, yeah, but then a lot of it as well is like, what I don't want us to just get away from is this, because I am saying, and I'm making it very clear, I agree with you, man. But I just don't want us to get away from the times are different. Some of these people have had to overcome certain things to put you, even bringing you here alone. Because I know man would say something like, oh, they just brought me here, but they didn't put me through this and put me through that, like some of the stuff you said. But even bringing you alone,
It's crazy.
you don't even know the sacrifice. Just think about yourself. Ask yourself right now, if you were just dumped in Niger right now, and you go try and figure out your way back to this country, can you do it? Can you even fathom that?
A child only knows what they know. You can't come to your child and tell them
That's
you
not
escaped the
true.
civil war.
That's not true.
Because I'll tell you something.
child
yeah.
doesn't just know
Can I
what
say
they
something
know.
to you?
The
Okay,
child
go on,
knows
what?
what you
Can
tell
I say
them.
something?
Wait,
Can
one
I
mic,
say something?
one mic.
If we were stuck in Africa, yeah, trust me, we'll be surviving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can say
and
that,
I'm
though.
grateful to God that we had this
You
opportunity
can say
to
that,
be
though.
here, but you can't.
But
same
many
way-
people die here just to try and even get here and get a passport.
I hear what you're
That's
saying.
a fact.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
So I'm just
And
saying,
not,
innit?
But I'm not gonna look. Yeah.
I don't want us to just minimize it the way we're doing. That's all I'm saying.
It's big sacrifices.
You know, but
I don't
the
know
way
what
it's
it's case by
the way
case,
it's been
though.
But wait,
said,
but what I'm saying-
just
It's
like,
not
let's
case
be
by case.
careful. I'm just like, let's be careful.
I hear what you're saying. But what
Where
I'm
your parent
saying-
comes from, how they came to the country is case by case. You can't just assume.
Oh, yeah, that is
It's not just because someone's parents come from
No,
Africa.
some people came
that they
smoothly.
Come from, yeah,
and then some people had to go for a madness. That's
Yeah,
true.
it's
That's
case
very
by
true.
case.
Yeah, but
Like,
you,
Right,
you
yeah.
know when you're saying like, a child only knows what he knows, bro. Like you
Yeah,
can
so
be,
I was talking about the extreme. Like,
yeah, like, but you can be born here
Yeah.
and really have an understanding of what your parents had to go through to bring you here, bro.
So does that mean you owe your parents?
Bro, like, bro,
And that is my question.
When you put it that way, like
Yeah.
man's situation, like the way man's parents came in,
Bro.
was madness. Really and truly.
Okay.
By
then-
God's grace, they got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then when do you owe your parents? Because if your bro's asking
That's a
the
good-
question,
that's the question.
in his 30s, asking the question,
They don't need the age.
you do. And that's when, remember, I was referring to the age and you said there's age matters. This was before we even started the conversation.
Okay, cool.
I was saying age matters because when you're at a certain age, we were talking about our parents established. You're now established, bro.
Yeah.
What is
yeah,
your decision?
Yeah,
do you care about your family or not?
Yeah, facts. I agree.
When
I
you got
agree
certain
with
parents
that.
asking their
You're
child,
right, I agree with that.
you owe me, the child is 16, bro. He's 16. He's trying
actually
to
do
find
that,
his
though.
own feet.
Because the thing, the
Unless your child is
the
constantly
maddest thing with this situation, yeah,
Yeah, like,
it's kind of like it's kind of
only
like
thing comes up for
it's
an
kind of
age.
like it starts to come like, oh, maybe it's a crime for me being successful because
The
if you
price to
have
pay.
more people in that position, then
price
this
to
burden
pay.
will be shared.
Quick question
Yeah.
to you, man.
So
if
it
you can
can't- I might as
afford
well
it,
be a
why is
bum,
it a
bro.
problem to look after your parent?
That's
No,
what
it's not a problem. You're not understanding. I don't think it's a-
Are we looking after our parents or contributing?
Okay,
Contributing.
There's
Whether
two
your
different
parent
things, yeah.
whether your
There's two
parent came from
different things.
Africa or not, contribute.
no, there are two different things. Wait. I'm not talking about living in your parents' house and contributing. That one is a no-brainer.
True.
I'm
Fair
talking
enough.
about you're now
Sorry,
outside.
and that's the 30s difference.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
The ooh-ah. And the yeah.
This guy, like, for real, yeah. I'm talking about you're living alone. You're not in your parents'
And
house
just
no
giving
more.
money to-
And they're still saying, you need to look after us, bro.
Fair enough.
Because you are successful.
Can they look after? Quick question to you: in this scenario, are these parents in a good financial situation?
I mean, they can look after. They've got jobs. They can look after
They
themselves.
won't, they won't be in a good financial position. They
What
won't
I'm
be.
trying to say,
They won't be.
Yeah,
Because if they are, they will not ask you to contribute.
Nah, you'd be surprised, bro.
If they what?
If
your
your
parents
parents
are doing
are
well.
on a mad salary, bro.
Would
Okay,
they be
not a
broke?
mad
Okay,
salary.
no,
I'm saying
They're
now-
living. They don't need your contribution.
They
Your
don't need
contribution
your-
will be top
So
up
what
change.
I'm asking is that. So that's what.
Don't ask,
okay.
don't ask,
Well,
don't ask,
okay,
don't
not
ask.
doing well.
Talking from the experience that the
circumstantial.
people that I know, myself included, your
Yeah.
parents are working. They're not rich,
Yeah.
but they can at least cover their bills and their rent.
Yeah.
And their sustenance.
So now they're asking for extra.
But now they want a bit so they can go
They deserve
enough to go back home and build a yard, or I don't know,
My
be
question
traveling
is
back
this, yeah,
home.
bro.
Yeah,
If
but-
you
but-
have the money and you can afford it, and this is your parents we're talking about who didn't abuse you, they looked after you, they provided for you, all of that kind of stuff, yeah, bro. And you got just look after them. But all of
That's
this
if-
stuff
yeah,
we're
but-
talking about is like
Nah, but you might not always have the money.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's why I
said
said
if you can afford
if
it.
you can
Yeah,
afford
but I'm saying
it.
if you and if you cannot, then what?
What do you mean? If you can't, you can't.
No,
innit?
but
What do
then
you
are they
mean?
still right to say that you owe us? That's what I'm trying to say.
I owe you
No
nothing, 'cause I ain't got
parent should be
nothing.
entitled to
Yeah, no,
anything.
you
This is
shouldn't
what
be
I'm trying to get.
entitled.
No parent should be. Yeah, no parent should be entitled to anything.
They're
And I think the
entitled.
entitlement is where it's wrong. Yeah,
It's based on
but I
circumstance.
do think you owe them, bro.
But yeah, you can't.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
But wait.
You owe them
Now
and
we're
they're
getting
entitled
somewhere.
Yeah,
You
but
feel
I
like we
know,
do
but
owe them,
there's a
regardless of
perception.
entitlement.
There's a perception of how entitlement comes across in it, and I feel like when they portray that entitlement, it's when it's negative. But bro, like my parents they've pushed me out into the world. They've put things in place for me to be successful. Yeah, and now I'm successful, bro. Like I feel like I've got to give back to that. I've got to give back to that.
Yeah, they put things in place.
Yes, bro.
So do you pay your parents money?
Do I give my parents money? Yeah, when I can and when they ask.
But my thing is this.
Mind
No, but it's
What?
different
What?
between.
What? How's that man game?
Answering the question. you
Literally,
asked.
literally,
What
bro.
you want
Like-
me to
Are you
say?
expecting like a bill?
Yeah, what you want me to
Yeah,
say?
basically.
That's not realistic.
If that's not my situation, why can't I
Bro,
answer
the
it that
parents
way?
don't
What do you mean
bill
when they
you, bro. They're
ask,
gonna just
though,
call
like,
you sporadically and ask you for stuff.
Yeah, but if they ask, who's gonna say? If you say no, you're actually a madman, though. That's not about owing.
Why?
That just means you're actually just refusing to help your parents. If you said no,
In the most scenario, that's usually how it happens. Or I don't see, but I'm struggling to see a parent sitting you down, and be like, guess what? All of these years, this is what you owe me. This is the bill.
And here's a standing
Like,
order.
yeah, nobody does that, bro.
Standing
In
order.
most cases, they're gonna call you and say, yo,
Alright, let me give you an
I need
example,
this.
yeah.
You
Like,
know what I mean?
okay, so what I'm trying to understand is I've got a boy, yeah, one of my boys, he started paying rent from 16 or something. And then when he was about 19, 20, his parents gave him the money back.
Are they white?
Nah, he's black. Very African. Very West African. They gave him the money back.
Irish.
Right? And for a deposit for a yard. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's something I respect.
Yeah.
Because they knew that on his own, he probably wouldn't have saved up that P. They were like, okay, give us all the rent money. And then he's thinking he's paying rent. These times they're paying up for his deposit. I don't think as a child living in a parent's house, you're obliged to contribute to the yard. I don't think you should have to contribute to rent.
if you live in your parents' house,
Yeah, if you live in your parents'
contributing
house.
to the yard doesn't just have to be rent. It can be like buying things in the house. If you're earning money and you live in the yard and you're over a
Okay,
certain
no, I'm
age,
mostly talking about rent, basically.
Depends on your
Yeah.
parents.
rent.
So yeah.
If your parents can't
it's
afford their
case by
rent,
case.
yeah,
It's
what
case
are you
by
gonna
case.
do? And
Because
you can
this is
afford
your
that.
house
What are you
too.
doing?
Nah, I hear that, but then-
like you're bringing money in, bro.
No,
like,
you are definitely obliged to contribute in some shape or form.
I hear that,
Rent doesn't
but-
have to rent. It can be rent. It could be
food
a
shop here and
bill.
there, yeah.
No, you are
Another
definitely
scenario,
obliged. You're definitely
what
obliged.
if they're doing it? You said this one, they've done it to save up, and then here's
Yeah,
your deposit.
yeah.
But there's others that do it as well in a way of by way of instilling like responsibility. Like, no matter look at this boy here doesn't understand discipline and how to understand responsibility. So guess what? Let's put this on him as a way of disciplining him.
No,
How about that's what
I hear it. I can hear
and they
that
don't
too.
need to explain
but
it to you that that's what they're doing.
No, I hear that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even saying it's wrong, but I just feel like me personally, I don't see myself doing that to my children, charging them for rent.
And
I mean, you're
but-
successful though, isn't it? So you might.
I think you should consider it as a good life lesson for them. Whether
I
you
feel like
don't
there's
need it or
other
not,
ways.
It's a good life lesson.
There's other
Because you
ways.
remember, yeah, parents most times they don't even need to explain themselves what
To
a
the
lot of the
kids.
things that they're doing to you, like what it is. But you would get it at a later time. Or but you have like billionaires, yeah, or multi-millionaires who tell you that, bro, they're not leaving jack shit for their kids when they go. So what do you say to that?
I think that's stupid. To me, that's stupid. And actually, most millionaires and
Built a
billionaires.
name to be able to make something out themselves, though, innit?
Yeah, but I feel like most billionaires and millionaires that say that, it's just for clickbait. It's just for the news. What do you mean? Why would?
Definitely have something in it.
Yeah, come on. Why are you gonna go through all of that? Okay, you start telling us your story. Oh, I was so broke. I've made $1 billion, and I'm not gonna leave nothing to my kids to continue the cycle. Why? It's stupid to me. And I just feel like maybe I'm coming from a place of how I grew up here, where I started contributing at 14.
I want you to look at it like,
do you know what I mean? And I feel like, bro,
your perspective.
I was so pushed to go and work and earn that I feel like I could have got better grades. I probably could have got better university grades. Because even during
You don't
university,
think the situation demanded you to go and do that? Like, you don't think you think if you didn't, the house and your life would have been fine?
what do you mean? So
Like, you're saying the finances of the family didn't need you to work at that age?
nah, I just
Okay, that's
feel like,
fair enough.
I feel like most. Okay, I'm talking about for my family, and most of the elders of that generation, they're just financially irresponsible.
Okay.
And then they place the burden on the children.
That's another
Do
discussion,
you know what I'm
though. That's
saying?
another discussion.
To make up
That's another
for it.
discussion.
Because when I look back on it, a lot of them were just taking out loans, not paying them.
They were educated, yeah.
Was you being made to contribute?
Yeah.
Right.
I was being from 14, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then uni especially is the one that really hurts me because I worked pretty much full time whilst being at uni because I had to support
Home.
parents. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, I'm not even living there.
Yeah, I'm
but
at uni right
I'm
now.
contributing to
the
your
uni
rent.
thing's mind game.
Do you know what I mean? And you're working.
The uni thing's
You
mind
know?
games.
So
Yeah, but for mine, I had to do it because my stepdad left. And
The
just
situation
single
that
parent.
needed it.
4 kids.
that one I can hear.
I
Situation
had
needed
to do it.
That one I can
So,
hear it.
and you know what I mean? And it was like, okay, wherever it is, here you go. Wherever I can chip in from the age of 15, 16. But yeah, I had to do that.
But I just
and
hate-
I don't regret it.
No, don't
You know
get
what
me
I'm
wrong.
saying?
Like everything made me who I am, so I can't even sit here and lie to you.
You need to
That's
pay.
what I'm saying.
I
My
don't
thing
mind.
is, I don't think I have an issue with it.
I don't mind, bro.
I just don't like the word when people start to it come like manipulation. Oh, without me, I wouldn't. Like,
Yeah,
what the
And that's
fuck
what
you
I
supposed to be
hate.
doing, bro.
That's what I heard.
You had kids.
Do you know what it is?
I got a question, though.
It's
I got a
just
question.
I
parents'
get
behavior.
it. You're better off.
It's
you
the
know what it
behavior,
is,
innit? It's not
you're
even
better
a-
off. That's what I'm saying. So if that's what you want to say, you're better
Like
off
some parents, they don't know how
abandoning
to
me.
communicate
But I'm
with
saying you're better off abandoning me, so I know you're not there. Do you get it?
Wow.
But no. But what I'm saying. I'm saying, not saying that. I'm saying then there's no
No,
this
but that's what I'm saying to
conversation.
Uzi.
But when you
No,
do
but-
something, you're getting on to me for doing the right thing.
What I just try to always get you to understand is, yeah, sometimes you see our parents, like, from like, we take them too literal, bro. Like, you have to understand that, bro. They don't know how to. They come from a generation where they don't know how to sit their kids down and be like, hey, listen, this is
Communicate.
what's going on. This is what's going on. I'm gonna need your help. But they don't know how to do that. So the only way they know is just hardness. Try to come to you and be like, you
But
must do this. You must do that.
on that,
It's a behavior
so
thing.
It's a behavior thing. But
Yeah.
So sometimes what my issue is, sometimes I feel like they don't want to learn. Like they
Yes.
don't at
Yes.
least have. Oh, cool.
Yes.
This is. I've been brought up. Like
I
this, but
agree with
humans
you on
can
that
change, innit? Like, at least try.
That I
At least
agree
try,
with you
but they
on
don't
that.
try.
They don't change. That's my problem.
That's one
and
thing I
I
don't
agree with
like.
you on that one.
What was
I
your
can't even
question?
disagree with that.
Do you think that parents that not everyone's parents, but some parents have come here and become reliant on their kids or whatever, they've become they're lazy. Like they've lost ambition.
Yes.
Like for example, you're here, you got a British passport. Like someone mentioned, you could go to school. You can elevate yourself to go to. Obviously, you are a lot older and there's a lot harder, but you've lost ambition to go forth and still make something of yourself.
Yeah.
Even if you're in your 40s, do you think that's the case?
Yeah, 100%. Because at the end of the day, I've seen a lot of people in my parents' generation that came and went college, then went
facts.
uni, and now they're doing big things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And
Because
then
I remember I asked my uncle once. He's been there since what, 95 or something like that. Maybe earlier. But he's been a bus driver man's whole life, and he's learned how to speak English.
Sick.
And yeah, he's gonna be retiring soon, innit? But I'm like, but he's been in the same role. I was like to him, why didn't you ever just try and move up or anything?
Yeah.
He's just said, oh, my English isn't too good, but he's been here for his English is good enough to move to a different
And
position.
they could have been taking
So when I've had
courses
that,
and all of that stuff.
when I've had that conversation with him, I'm just thinking, obviously not on a boy thing, but he's probably just been lazy, man.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. And then what they're going to do is now they're going to project that laziness onto you, and now you're got to be the savior.
And a lot of them
Yeah, I'm
sometimes
saying.
is pride as well. It's like they, they have these friendship groups where they go, oh, my son is
My
a lawyer
son, my
now.
son, my son.
So imagine the looks of me going to school. What? Nah.
Yeah,
a lot of
mad.
it's about. A lot of them, that generation, they care too much about what their peers think of them and their family set up. They care too much about that. you know what I mean? It probably holds them back. Like you said, since 95. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. I just hate parents that use their children as a meal ticket, bro. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of them. And those are the ones I'm speaking of. I hear you guys, man.
Yeah, but I just don't want people to misconstrue. Like, we need to be very clear. Like, cause some people just be like, oh, yeah. Like, some people don't really help their parents out.
Yeah, and I don't think that's right. I feel like it's based on circumstances. In the same way I said to you that I've had to work from 16, contributed at 16. That was circumstances. You know what I mean? But I just don't like the idea of thinking your kids owe you something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Everyone just try.
And let me be the one to give you what you think I owe you.
And even rather than that, how about, this is another one, how about, okay, cool, I'm successful now. How about you listen to me and I tell you how we're going to invest to make more money?
You said you're right, though.
Huh?
You said you're right. Investments go south, bro.
No, not invest, but what I'm saying, like, a lot of them think, like, the same way they're saying to you.
They still look at you as a child.
Yeah. Oh, bring it. I think we should do this. Bro, this your idea doesn't make sense. To you, it does. To me, it doesn't. Do you know what I'm saying? So how about you listen to me? And let's, do you know what I'm saying? That's another way to look at it.
I love Uzi.
That one there's another conversation.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about it, because I know exactly what
you're
talking about. But we're gonna talk about that another day.
Do you know what I'm
It's gonna
saying?
be another hour on that one.
You know? Yeah.
Oh, you want to wrap up?
No, I was gonna just quickly before we wrap up, but go. What are you gonna?
What you gonna talk about? Because earlier when he was trying to say something, then he retracted.
Who's Sope?
Yeah. So, what's
Was it about his accidental pregnancies?
I don't know about that. He didn't say that.
It wasn't about that.
I don't remember him saying that. But
yeah.
Damn, I just remember. Listen,
I was just asking. I was just clarifying because we didn't get to finish that up when we were on pull up. Remember, he went toilet.
Oh yeah, you actually remember.
Yeah. He went toilet and he was going to talk about the
trying
times.
to get you back. Man's digging in the crate.
He's going through. You know what I mean? It's not working.
I'm not taking the rage bit.
Rage bait.
I just wanted you to clear that up because maybe some people.
I haven't had any. Fortunately, by God's grace, I've not been in a situation like that.
Fair.
All right, let's clear that up. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with that response?
You happy with that, Marvin?
I mean, if you lot are happy, everyone's got different versions of the truth, innit? So.
He took off his glasses. So I don't know what that means.
That's what I'm saying. Because it's not what I heard, isn't it? But
he's biting his fingers over. I don't know what that means.
Those aren't prescription glasses.
12 glasses.
No, but I was gonna ask about freedom of speech. Like, what do you lot think?
Great
Especially
That's killing me because the moment you said that,
yeah.
we have an album called Freedom of Speech. So you
album?
know how you did music. You know how you did music yourself. We did some music ourselves.
Yes, and the album's actually called Freedom of Speech. So,
how many songs?
13.
12 songs, one interlude?
Yeah.
Swear!
we made it.
What?
3 hours?
It's not out. It's not out.
I don't know
it's not
what
out.
to do.
You made the whole album in 3 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, come on.
wow.
he said these guys are professional.
Maybe you just weren't as good.
Who was the producer?
Tweeko,
Tweeko.
the producer.
So we
Tweeko
actually
made it.
Yeah, Tweeko made it.
Tweeko mixed this.
I'm looking forward to it. When is this
No,
drop?
but wait, I feel like
I
these
feel like
man are
this
playing
man
mind games.
Of course they
No. We generally obviously went for my birthday. You know, you got people go to the studio and they just make a track for fun.
That's hard.
But we was actually cold.
Like, you might surprise yourself. You surprised yourself.
Like
It's
three
too real.
of our brethren were there, like outside of us, like 3-4 of our brethren were there. And yeah, man,
It was cold,
I'm
man. It was a
Shelly,
good time.
as in, man, I listened to it in the car. Like that's taking up storage.
You might show us off.
That's taking up
Imagine
storage.
taking
That's taking up storage on my phone. Like, I don't want to.
So wait, you telling me you didn't want to
check this.
put man on a couple features? No.
Next time.
This is not about you, man. There's only 4 man on
We
the
didn't
track,
know you. We didn't know you, bro.
Man said we didn't know
We
you.
live. We didn't know you them times. We didn't know you. It was time
They
ago.
don't know about your pen.
They don't know about his pen.
This is like May.
Pen is
Our
old.
feature was recent. This is in May.
Okay.
hard, man.
I can't wait to hear it.
No,
But you're always saying.
On that then, so you lot should be well versed on this,
Freedom of speech.
right? Yeah. So what do you?
Obviously, you know what happened with Charlie Kirk and that, you know what I mean? Like, and everyone's saying freedom of speech is a big thing at the moment now, especially in America here. Do you think we actually, number one, do we actually have freedom of speech? And should we have freedom of speech?
We have freedom of speech.
We have it.
You sure?
Should we have it?
Do we?
Wait. First of all, do you think we have it?
No, actually.
I don't think we have freedom.
Why do you think we don't have it?
Because how many times do we say things and we think it's like
It can
going to be
affect us,
taken the wrong way?
It can affect us,
and we
but
censor ourselves.
it will affect us, but it won't get us arrested though.
How do you know? How do you know?
bro?
Are you saying it's because? Are you saying the only consequences being
I
arrested?
feel like when there's places that there are places that don't have freedom of speech because if they say certain things.
But if you could lose your job for saying for an opinion, I'll say that's a lack of freedom of speech.
That means you don't have it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I think you know. Yeah, you're right. Then I think we used to have freedom of speech.
Yeah, it's less
And
like
apparently, someone just got arrested recently for that.
For what?
That Kirk situation, some girl making fun of him.
I think I did see that.
And she got arrested.
I did.
You saw that, innit?
Yeah.
She got arrested.
Yeah, I don't think we have freedom of speech anymore. I think that's because of social media, though. No, I think we initially had it, but because that freedom is being like put onto so many people, and many people don't like it. It's now reversed it. So yeah, I would agree. We don't have freedom of speech anymore. We don't
anymore.
You can say it if you want to, but
even the anymore thing, I don't even know if we ever had it.
I think we did. When Little
Maybe
Britain,
it was a bit looser, but
when Little Britain existed and like
True.
there was a narrative you could be. I mean, people were able to be racist.
Some of the ones that they
Yeah.
used to sign off on back in the days was mad.
You could be racist tastefully.
Yeah,
Because Little
yeah,
Britain
yeah.
was very racist.
That's an example of
But
one.
I enjoyed
It's
it.
like freedom of speech, because obviously, yes, it's a lot worse, but there was something back then that you could say that you'd get axed for. I don't know what.
You
I just feel like there's levels,
have to give
man.
an example.
I just feel like there's levels.
Plus, also the Little Britain stuff is kind of like under the umbrella of like they're doing satire, comedy.
To be fair, it's
whatever,
freedom of
man.
expression.
Expression,
More
there
than
you go.
speech, yeah.
So, but when I'm talking about like, imagine someone doing content online and saying stuff. That right now seems like is in a crazy
I think it's important. But we need it because like I feel like that's the only place you can change people's minds, innit? Like for example, let's say I have an opinion that's genuinely wrong, right? I have to be able to express that
So I can be corrected.
to be corrected. And I feel like it's
Come on
worse
now.
when people keep those opinions in their heads
'Cause they'll
and
never get
actually have
corrected.
those perceptions of people.
And move
for
through
example.
life,
that's what's happening
acting.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
those kind of minds.
Especially because they can't say anything.
That's what's happening now.
That's what's happening.
Because
Which is why
a
it's
view,
dangerous, isn't it?
a view that is deemed that most people don't agree with, everyone will get onto that person, and most people. There's also a lot of people that will conform with the majority of opinion, even if they don't agree with it.
Yeah.
They don't want to be seen as the outcast.
That's my thing. When I look at this situation, freedom of speech, right? I'm like, as much as, and please, like, understand this, I don't agree with all Charlie Kirk's rhetoric and all that, yeah. But I feel like we need to allow these people to have a platform, bro. The reason why they've got to this point is because we've been silencing them. Do you know what I'm saying? For years, people like this have been cancelled.
Yeah.
So now, the reason why they get this big cult following is because, what do they call them? The silent majority. The people that have been
Fringes, people on the
silent.
fringes.
And then this guy comes up, he's got the balls, he gets this big following, and now here we are. I don't agree with their opinions, but let's let people express themselves and then to be able to be corrected.
I think we spoke about it briefly on one of our episodes. I think the only thing I was saying is, like, yeah, you don't have to agree with the views, but I think obviously when the messages can be hateful, obviously people will be offended.
Yeah, but
Freedom of speech. But
It gets
obviously,
more views, innit?
Obviously, it's like I would agree with it in the sense of get some of these mind games. I think I agree with the sense of like, you know, like how he was killed. You got people rejoicing his death.
that's mad.
Yeah,
That's mad.
isn't it? So
I can't lie, that's mad.
crazy.
And I just feel like, who told you you have the right to not be offended?
Factual.
Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, you have to, who told you like you can't, you're gonna walk through life and no one's ever gonna offend you?
yeah.
Like, people are gonna offend you all the time. You just have to hold that. You just have to hold that. But silencing people is not the way forward. That's why everyone's gonna start voting reform, bro.
Yeah, people act like as
better
if
not
like,
vote reform. Do you hear what he's trying to do?
Yeah,
bro?
I heard.
Get rid of indefinite leave to remain.
what's happened? Someone update me.
Nigel Farage wants to get rid of indefinite leave to remain. So people who are on it will now have to renew every 5 years, as opposed to like having an indefinite leave in the country.
And that's what I was on. That's how I got my British passport. I was on indefinite.
So they're basically saying that anyone that is not born here, basically. Yeah.
And he's also saying you will not get benefits unless you're a British citizen.
Yeah.
Mad.
So if people right now indefinitely
currently you can have benefits
if you're on indefinite leave to remain, you can.
So really, if you think about the current climate right now, that
Once you
would
get
rally a
indefinite
lot
leave
of
to-
votes.
That would
Yeah.
rally it. I'm a bit worried. I think
It could pull through.
There's actually, it's a bit
But
risky.
when you're on indefinite leave to remain, are you not a citizen from that point?
Nah.
you have
but
something called
you
a
got-
settled status, innit? You're settled in a country, so you're basically a citizen.
You're allowed
So you
Yeah.
have to like
Get me?
stay and not commit any crimes,
Exactly.
and then
It can be
That would still
revoked.
get
They're straight and narrow, but and it's
Even British
mad.
passports-
because-
how many years? How many years on the straight and narrow?
You got to do something.
I mean,
mad,
you
though.
only have to be
But British
indefinite
passport
for a
can
year
get
before you can get
revoked.
your British
You're not
passport.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to do something mad for that.
Yeah,
to happen.
Yeah, but what is
But on indefinite
right,
leave to
God,
remain, you can
madness.
still go uni, get a student loan, you can get
so you have
benefits.
access to
Yeah,
everything.
You know
British.
everything, but
Everything, and you
it
can
can be.
vote.
It's just the point. It can be revoked.
It can be revoked.
Yeah.
But he's trying to say don't even get indefinite leave to remain, so you can't even become.
There's no indefinite leave
Yeah.
anymore. It's 5 years work visa kind of peak.
Basically, almost you'll never become a citizen,
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
unless you get
basically.
married. I'm guessing. I
I
haven't
don't know.
seen-
I don't know the
Even
other route. I don't know what the other route.
Yeah.
like that no more. Because, but yeah, it's all crazy, man. And I
It's
feel
mad.
like
Sorry, as well. He said
Yeah.
they have to be earning 60K
Up
and
the
up.
threshold, yeah.
What?
60K, and there's not
Whereas once
enough
before
60K
45.
jobs to go around.
He-
How's
at
that
one point,
possible?
he was
At
only
one
trying
point,
to-
it was 18K.
Yeah.
At one point, it was 18K.
He's only trying to go for people that are like.
Oh, they hate the
Basically, if you come here, you have to benefit the country somehow.
They're people that don't even need to be
Man,
here.
when you think about this, how many 100,000s was out marching?
Yeah, bro. He might. It's so mad that at one point Nigel Farage kept trying to
He
become
was
an
the joke
MP,
of
yeah,
politics,
and he was a joke. Like, you will never become an MP. Now he's an MP. They got what, 5 MPs. Now he actually might.
changed in
And let me
like
tell you
5 years.
What's scary
Prime
about it is
Minister,
that when
bro.
you look at who is it who is it running against? That's why it's scary, bro. Think about can you actually see someone that be like, no, that's gonna give him a run? Who?
Nah.
When you think about it from like,
It's scary, bro. He
cool.
might win.
If you're a politician in Niger, for example, yeah, and Niger's like the UK, and you got immigrants and that coming in, yeah,
Hard.
would you feel the same way as like a Nigel Farage? Because this is your country at the end of the day, innit?
I hear it though. Because let me take you back for Uganda in the 70s. A lot of Ugandans felt that,
Indian
that the
people.
Indians,
You
they
don't
were
kick them
taking-
out though.
You lot is mind games. Idi Amin kicked them
Yeah,
out.
he did the mad thing.
I mean,
Idi Amin kicked them out. So I'm like, ooh, what's it, ooey? What's it?
Man's putting on one man.
You lot were happy about him.
Yeah,
him
he's
being
putting on
gone,
one
though.
man, you know.
At the
Like,
time,
they didn't
the-
Yeah,
support
like the
it.
people didn't support it.
No, I'm just saying at the time the population did support it because they were like, because they were in every sort of anything you think, every
They
part
kicked
of
them,
I'm not
out.
surprised that some
They
British
kicked
people
them
feel that
out and
way.
took their whole business.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not
I'm not
surprised.
surprised. I think like that's to your point. Like it's not surprising that a population can rally around rhetoric like Nigel Farage. It's not surprising.
Is it wrong then? Though?
Boy.
It's only wrong when you're on the opposing end.
Yeah.
No, that's not true. There's a way to do it, and there's a way to be
Bro, thank you.
humane and kind, bro.
Yeah, bro. There's a way to sit.
Because the way they keep talking about these hotels is if man out in the Ritz.
Okay, but you think the removing indefinite leave to remain is inhumane?
Inhumane.
Yes, because no,
He said there's a way to be humane. So
Yeah.
that's
It's
what I
definitely not inhumane.
but you're taking away someone's rights that you had
Inhumane is
previously given them.
crazy.
To stability. It's almost the right stability
Like
to
someone's-
know.
you've given them this right, and they've had this right for years, and you're just
taking it
taking it away.
Are they
So how
are
would
they
you
planning to
describe
take it
that?
away from the people that have it currently?
That's what I'm trying to say. Because normally they don't.
Yeah.
I thought they were trying to say.
Yes, he
They
is.
don't
He
normally
was.
do that.
That's
Yeah,
the
surely not.
That
They
is
can.
exact, bro. Listen, I was literally listening to it.
Nah, bro.
I was literally listening
Everyone
to
has
it
got
today,
it now,
bro.
bro. That's why if you got it now, get
Are
that
you
British
sure about
passport,
that?
bro.
I swear down on my way here, I was listening to it, bro.
It's mad.
You're
taking away rights from people, bro.
Don't give it to more people.
Nah,
Exactly.
bro.
So like,
That's
bro,
one thing I used to like about this, but they never used to like backdate
back,
their laws.
exactly,
Yeah, they normally
exactly.
just
Bro, do you
starting
know
from now.
with the world we're
That's
in
mad, you
with
know.
like people like Trump and stuff? Anything can happen now.
Yeah,
Anything
literally.
goes.
Pick them up,
It's
man.
not
How
the
bad
normal.
is the UK's immigration program? You know, man's not really informed on these things, innit?
Yeah, we need a specialist.
Nah, it's
This
bad.
is the reason why I keep saying that. You see what me and you always get back. That's why I say, bro, man, them, yeah, need to. You see, Ghanaians, yeah, and the youths of Ghanaians that are here, I rate and respect you, man, a lot. I got so much love for you, man, because them man are out there. I don't know about him though, but them man are out there investing. Like, do you know how many of my guys got like a part? They're like investing in businesses and doing
Ghana.
stuff back home. Like Nigerian, we're still scared to go home. And man, them genuinely think like, bro, this place is their home. And I'm like, yes, it is for now, but the way these man are
I hear what
moving,
you're saying here, but
I said, man,
the
them,
problem
bro.
is there are Nigerians also going to Ghana.
that's right.
Nigeria is just, I don't like to.
Nigeria doesn't have the right PR.
Home about, bro.
Nigeria doesn't have the right PR.
That's the issue.
Nigeria doesn't have the right
If-
PR.
They don't.
Nigeria doesn't have the right PR.
What I've heard about Ghana, Nigerians that have gone there, they're like, it's nice. That's why people,
Sorry,
you know what I'm saying?
Like
If we felt
Ghanaians aren't coming to Nigeria.
Yeah, they're not. No
They
one's
used to at one
barely,
point.
Can I
no one's
admit
barely
something?
trying to go to Nigeria.
Can I admit something, bro? Damn, this is gonna make me look so stupid. But I only just found out that Ghana and Nigeria are not neighbors.
Yeah,
There's two countries
I hear it. I hear
Our
you.
neighbor is Cameroon.
I did not know that.
No,
the
but
way
I-
you
I
lot
see what
have
you mean,
beef
though.
and the Ghana must go bags and all that.
think
I
it
thought
is
you were
the
We had a
border,
neighbors.
history
border,
because
yeah.
there's a history there.
Yeah,
When they
I
had
learned. That's when I
situations-
learned.
I get it. It's not dumb. So I feel like bare people have probably learned the moment you just said that.
Yeah, they
Big
did.
man thing.
There's
So to
literally
hear
two
now,
countries.
No
It's
dumb
not
questions.
Yeah.
It's not dumb.
see, I knew this was a safe space.
Edutainment.
Edutainment.
I knew this was a safe space.
Vitamin E.
No, man, but I just feel like we need to. I think like you, man. I'm glad that we're all on the same kind of.
Nah, I love this
in terms of
conversation.
freedom of speech, like we need to be able to have a society where we can have conversations.
Facts.
It's our occupation, bro.
Yeah, regardless if our opinions are different, but that's how we educate.
Like
one
me and
another.
Soap don't agree all the time.
So,
You know what I mean?
Marvin
You know what I mean?
It's
We don't agree all the
Marvin
time.
Gaye. You need to lie.
Gaye.
You know what's named after him?
Yeah, I
My
know
game.
he was named after him, bro. And you know what he did? You know he killed his parents, bro.
No, his dad killed him,
That
bro.
killed him.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that
sure.
killed him.
Did that kill him?
Yeah.
That shit.
You can imagine. You can still use it. You can
why did his dad kill him?
Man gave him the assist. You know what I'm saying? Hey, take the ball back.
Why did his dad kill him?
That section is wild. And imagine he was almost going to sit here. Fake news. Alright, before we wrap up quickly, do you guys have any unpopular opinions?
I was waiting for this shit.
Yeah.
You know my unpopular opinion? I was even I wanted to bring up on our own podcast. I hated the fact that you asked Big Bro.
Sorry, man.
My unpopular opinion, yeah. I hate videos of parents and their kid is swearing.
Oh,
I hear it.
Right.
I hear it.
It's like
and they try to make it look cute.
No, trying to make it look cute. It'll be like a funny video. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, that's why they post it.
It's not just about being. It's funny. Yeah, anything a child does is funny. Yeah, so cute plus the humor, and it's like majority of the narrative in the comments is just laughing, and I always think my people are failing.
Nah, I hear it.
It's always my people.
It's always our people, bro.
Yeah.
It's always my people.
But it's always sometimes other people as well.
It's always my people in Louisiana.
It's Louisiana.
African American.
Bro, it gets me mad, bro.
I hear it. I feel like they grow up so quick over there. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I mean, right, it's not just them though. It's not just them.
I hear it. It
happens here too. But like, I feel like
I've seen like compilations of it.
Yeah.
Compilations of like, there was even one trend. Parents will put a camera in the bathroom, put their kid in there.
Yeah.
Same thing they say.
I think that's kind of fun, but
Brother, nah, I saw some reactions.
why is your child swearing?
Yeah.
no,
They pick it up, man. Children are like sponges, man. They pick it up.
They pick it up because you swear around them and you think it's fine to swear around your
Facts.
child.
Fact, it's
not always.
fine.
Not always. They don't always pick it up at home though.
Sometimes it's school.
They got the
You're right.
cousins. They got the little
Cousins,
Nah,
they
but
just
no.
be
after them, the older
And
cousins.
Yeah.
No, I think for a child to be swearing
It's
swearing
bad.
is normalized
No, I agree,
around them.
It is, bro.
It's normalized around them. You're
Bro.
right, it doesn't have to be the parents, but
Why
it's
is
still
it
normalized.
that video you're talking about? One girl's like, yeah, sometimes I feel my mum's a bit of a bitch.
What?
Oh, in one of those.
One of the leave
children said that.
leave the video,
What's
leave the
gonna happen?
phone.
Eventually, they're gonna send one of them words towards you.
My God.
It's swearing, and they just find if people find it hella funny, like
Not funny, bro.
they be swearing, and I hear like parents swearing at their not at their kid, but they be talking about something.
Yeah.
They'll swear.
Like I
Just
saw a
like,
video
bro,
of a
like,
prank. Yeah, the kid
insane,
was pranking.
bro.
The kid and the mum were pranking the dad, saying, "Oh." The mum said, "Oh, come and get this," and the kid was like, "Oh, you're not even my mum anyway. Don't chat to me like that." And the dad goes, "Yo, cuz, you trying to die, nigga?
You trying to die?
Yeah, you trying to die?" Because obviously, this was his mum.
I don't think them lot think niggas a swear word though.
Yeah,
They
but
don't,
then
they don't.
no,
That's
but then he continues like, "Oh, brother, I'll fuck you. I was about to fuck you." And I'm like, and the
that's
kid,
fucked.
the little brother there, and I'm like, I know he didn't know it was a prank, yeah, but still, for you to get that angry and you're ready to talk to your kids like that.
I went somewhere once, to be fair. I ain't gonna snitch about where I went, innit? But I'm not just tied onto my Duracell ethnicity. But AAs for those that weren't listening. But I've gone somewhere and obviously man's people a youth was there and like someone was drunk and they were swearing in it. And there was a child there in it and they were swearing off. But they were drunk, to be fair. But like I was just thinking like, yeah, you must just swear around all your nieces or nephews. Like they knew the kid was there and I was just thinking like, I would never consciously swear around the child.
Yeah, it's decorum, bro.
Some people don't make an effort to do so. It's not that deep. They will tell you, so.
It's like literally.
Yeah, they can't hear this.
It's even bad. Even that man at home, I try my best not to swear at home, you know. Like,
Yeah, I don't swear at home like that. If I do, my mum will be like, "What you?"
or like even if I hear my sister swear, I'll be like,
Yeah,
Like,
like,
chill,
you
like,
can't swear.
yeah,
It's not your
yeah,
parents.
automatic mute button that's just there.
I never grew up in a household that accepted swearing.
Yeah,
Whereas some people kind of did. Like, it wasn't that big of a deal. Their mum might tell them off now, but once they get
they're
around like
16.
other family members, so like you said, it might not be their mum and dad. It could be family members, cousins. I never grew up around a family, any cousins, whatever, that swearing was normalized.
Same,
So I guess that's where I'm coming
like the
from.
barbershop,
still.
I take my son, bro. Obviously, a lot of YGs cutting hair, and they just be swearing, and my son's there. I'm thinking, is no one
Yeah, like you can't.
how old's your son?
7?
You can't consciously swear around as a youth, bro.
7-year-old.
But these barbers are like 18, 19, 20, so they're young. They're not thinking.
No,
they might not have.
That's not.
It's not
That's
on.
not. That's not an excuse.
Round the corner from your house. I've not mentioned you, and I said round the corner from your house.
It doesn't
What's that
matter.
say?
We know where he lives. They know where Sukali lives.
How?
Sukali Street.
I'm trolling.
What's that round the corner from your house is a problem?
Mundele Street.
My guy, relax. What's your unpopular opinion?
I think street preaching is done wrong more times than it's done right.
Bro.
Okay.
The aggressive ones.
It's just I rarely
Jesus
see.
is coming! And if you don't take off that dirty skirt, you whore, you will go to
And
hell.
the girl's like, oh, the guy talking to
If
me.
you get to heaven, you don't see me.
You are in hell. That bar.
How would you do it right?
I don't know. I just feel like.
What ideas could you throw out there?
Is it the attitude that they show when they're doing it?
I feel like it comes across really aggressive. I feel like they lead with hate and they don't lead with love. I think I'd rather people have conversations with people than scream on the microphone.
You will go to hell!
Literally.
In that skirt, you Jezebel!
Repent.
At the 450 bus stop.
Literally.
You're not there waiting for a bus.
I agree with you because the way sometimes the way the message is sent, who
You
wants
really
to
want to
listen
listen
to
to
that?
that?
Yeah.
So-
As a Christian, I
actually
see
make a
that.
noise.
And
Like, look at this
I
mad man.
scroll, bro.
Yeah.
It irritates
Yeah,
me, bro.
yeah, you
like,
can't be-
you guys aren't better than people, bro. I don't know why you talk like, bro.
Yeah,
it's
lead
mad,
with love.
bro.
Lead
It's
with
mad.
love.
Because they
innit?
have
Lead
the
with love.
confidence, they
And
think
I
they're
know
better than
people who like go and evangelize and they will go and just have one-on-one conversations with people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I feel
normal,
like
like-
you're gonna have way more of an impact than the person
And
who's
just
screaming on
shouting
the
at
microphone.
everyone.
So
Facts.
And even the ones that speak on other people's religions as well.
Oh, yeah, that's
go
mind
in on
games.
them as
That's
well.
mind
Like,
games.
oh, if
no
you're-
one sent you to do that.
Allow
Why?
me,
if you're a
bro.
Muslim, you're going to
I
hell.
think there's too much
da,
of a, like people using their religion to justify their wrongs.
Yeah.
They get for Christianity, they get born again, and then they can just do what they want.
Facts.
Spread hate.
Yeah.
You're a whore.
Off the back of Christianity.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, like, and I'm a Christian, so why
And yet
I
we're
say
supposed
it's
to be
right.
the religion of
Oh,
love.
Allow me,
It's
bro.
crazy. What about you, bro?
Mine's one I mentioned before on our pod. I think Carnival should be moved off the streets, man.
You think what?
Carnival should be moved off the streets.
Off the streets.
Yeah, just put it in the park or something. Yeah.
Which park?
That was the only unpopular opinion.
Literally.
Put it in the park, man.
Do you
Put it
think
in
it's
Finsbury Park or
unpopular
something.
though?
Yes. Why would you
Why?
put carnival in the park, bro?
Because I feel like there's a lot of damages that happen to the streets. People got to.
That's all character building. It's part of the part and
Character
parcel of the
building,
carnival.
It doesn't go to carnival.
Yeah,
I've been
bro.
once.
Bro, carnival in the
seen-
park would be so dead, bro.
Bro,
How would you even do it?
wouldn't,
I don't think it's a bad idea, you know.
It wouldn't
My
even
thing is-
be. It
my
wouldn't
thing
be
is-
carnival.
My thing is people will adapt.
Nah, bro. It
5
wouldn't
years
be
time, they'll
carnival.
love it, man.
I don't think it's about. You have different
How-
stages. They
we-
can have
we-
different
we-
stages.
they have
with
that
different
one,
artists.
man.
Yeah.
We've gone
Stages are
over
wireless,
the
they
fact
could
that
do it.
carnival has millions of people there. You can't have millions of people in
In the park.
Yeah, but
Exactly.
the numbers have to
Millions
reduce
But then
By
it's,
how many?
Oh,
do
yeah.
you know what it does
By
for the
millions.
for it to fit. Yeah.
By millions.
And then
Oh, because then now they gotta start selling tickets.
Yeah.
I'm just start thinking, nah, okay. I was with you for a minute.
Yeah, and then now you lost me, bro. Carnival needs to stay where it, and I need it in Notting Hill, where
you
the
know they
rich
almost shut
people
them down
stay.
this
And
year.
you know, there's a history
Yeah.
behind why it's in Notting Hill.
No, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just like randomly there. Like, there's you know what I'm saying, black people, someone got oohed off by white people. Naturally, the black community came together and slowly built up the carnival. It's
Come
not
on,
just-
man,
it's not,
know your history.
Come
and that.
on.
Come
it's not just a random ooh.
Not just a
So,
random ooh, bro. That's why it's
you
not in
say-
Peckham.
Yeah, it's not just a random ooh. It's not just a random ooh.
Just crazy.
The Caribbeans won't like you for that one still, but
But it's
I guess
you're right.
I guess that's why it's unpopular.
Yeah, it's not saying it's just.
Have you
scrappy,
lot got
it's
any
just
you want to
giving,
share quickly before we go?
Nah, I'm cool.
No, cool. Well, mine's the last one, and it's the one that I've said before. I don't agree with payment requests on birthdays.
Before?
When people send you the Monzo payment requests on birthdays.
That's like a birthday present or for
Yeah.
something.
No, like send me £35 for my birthday.
And
You don't know
have to
anyone
use
that's ever done
innit?
that. You don't know anyone that's ever done that.
Fuck boy,
Yeah,
innit?
my brothers.
He's a fuck boy. I did that to him, innit?
Oh, you said
done it to me as well.
buddy.
You sent
And I
to
sent
me.
it. Yeah, he didn't
He
send it.
did it, innit?
I got you a gift, bro. What are you talking about?
Boy, blood.
He wanted
You
the
sent a request.
Yeah.
Of course, it was my
I
friend.
got one more.
35.
He sent it to me, yo.
Okay, yeah,
I got one more unpopular opinion.
Go on, boy.
Patties are better than meat pie.
Yeah, that's popular.
Popular.
I back that.
It has to be unpopular to an African.
Is that
Only
even-
an
The
African
Africans ain't gonna like that.
You know what it is?
They should
It's that-
know.
I'm not even going to argue with you.
That's a
Thank you.
No, but some man do the prideful thing and maybe not.
I don't really like meat pie.
There's no
No,
other
no,
flavors.
no,
And meat
no,
pie
no,
is always
That's true.
it's always hard.
That's true.
Patty, the jet
I don't know. I can finish it,
Bro,
bro.
I don't know why some idiots they
Jet
leave the bones in the meat
Brother,
fish pie, bro.
and
How
meat
you
pie
leave-
is always thick.
No, I'm talking about
Bro.
fish pie now.
Oh, I don't know what
They
They
fish
leave
pie.
bones in fish pie, bro. I don't know why.
I've had some. I've had the meat pie. The meat to pie ratio is
It's
good.
crazy,
So it's a
bro.
What do you
popular
mean?
opinion then.
Nah,
No,
bro,
I
I
prefer less
disagreed,
meat in the
bro.
pie, though.
I could get rid of all meat pie.
Crazy.
I prefer
For the rest of the
Meat in the
I like
pie, bro.
Meat
more
pie
patient.
is so. I do not need meat pie in my life.
I hear that, but meat pie is thick. It's even sometimes uncooked dough. in the middle,
No,
bro.
factually.
That's how the fit. Nah, Patty is way better than
It's
me.
weird,
Pat.
man.
Yeah.
It takes a level of.
We might get cancelled for this, but I can't lie.
Nah, but it's true though.
Listen, don't knock
if we
until
take
you
counsel for this, then freedom of speech is no. Forget freedom. Speech is gone.
Yeah, if we get cancelled for this, yeah.
Well, Idi Amin, in the famous words, what did he say? He said, "I can give you freedom of speech, but I can't guarantee you freedom after speech."
Yes, yes.
So just know that
John
one.
DeMarco.
All right, boys, we're wrapping up now. We could talk for ages. Is there anything you want to tell the people? The album, where they can find
freedom
you.
of speech out soon, but don't worry about that for now. What you need to worry about
Don't worry about that.
what you need to worry about is the_pull up podcast.
Everywhere.
Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat will be back.
This guy came here to stay. I follow it. I can tell he's back.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, they took away your snap. What did you not do?
Instagram, Snapchat,
We're too real for
TikTok.
the
Nah, someone put nudes. And
too
it's probably
real for the
soap.
net.
What happened?
Soap, you put nudes up on there.
Yeah.
Took you off of what?
They got their
Someone
Snapchat.
does something
Permanently
nasty.
banned.
Someone did something.
Instagram,
We'll talk about.
Snapchat.
We're gonna talk about it off camera because I need to know why.
What else?
Naughty
Is
boy.
there anything else? YouTube. Yeah, you go and
yeah.
subscribe. The Underscore
Yeah.
Pull Up Pod on YouTube. Any other platforms we're missing?
Nah, you
man.
lot covered it, man.
You better pull up on them, bro. Pull up on them ASAP.
Extra.
Pull up
extra.
It's coming.
As well. Pull up
One
extra.
It's
extra.
probably here now by the time you see this.
Come on.
Just
Pull up
type it
extra,
in.
pull up extra. But the underscore
see the
pull up pod
links.
for all the live updates. Just go on the underscore pull up pod and you will find everything. Don't lack.
They're
Don't
gonna
lack.
love you guys, man.
Honestly, go and watch it unless you want to keep watching this.
You're looking for the younger little
You
version.
want to listen to Marvin Gaye talk about how he don't like his mum and his dad, bro. Come on.
Just the live
Come on, man.
man
That's what
games.
they're trying.
Okay, Sope.
Listen to Soap.
Okay.
MB and JV.
Now, guys,
And this was
honestly.
our opinion.
Now, big man thing, we got so much love for these boys. Please go support their thing. These are the bros. Trust me, we're locked in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment in the comments below. Till next time, peace.
Thanks for listening to the In My Opinion podcast. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, peace.